What's up, guys? PowerManiac720 here, and in case you haven't watched the first two games, you should go back and watch them, because this is game 3 of my best of 3 set with DracoVGC, which he is known as DracoVGC on Pokemon Showdown and Nugget Bridge. Just a little recap in case you don't want to go back and watch the videos, or I suggest you do, because the first one especially was a pretty good battle. First game, I set up Trick Room. This is a hard Trick Room team. With Amoonguss, Slowking, Mega Garchomp, Glaceon, Dragonite, and Trevenant. I set up Trick Room after a lot of switching. I actually set it up twice after a lot of switching, and eventually I got Glaceon in there and started spamming Choice Specs Blizzard, and that was all she wrote. Second game, I actually had a chance. I had a 3-on-1 with Glaceon. He switched out. I had Trick Room up, and he switched out Kangaskhan for Garchomp to reset his Fake Out. And the Blizzard killed his Gardevoir, but it missed Garchomp. Otherwise, it would have been a 1v1, and I would have survived the Sucker Punch. I would have survived the Fake Out, and I would have gone first before the return. So either he would have died to poison, or I would have gone first and killed him anyway. So all comes out. That was my first Blizzard miss. Was on a Garchomp of all Pokemon. So last time he led with Talonflame and Kangaskhan to set Trick Room, or to stop Trick Room. So to stop him this time, I'm going to lead with Amoonguss and Slowking, and just kind of, that's what I led with the first game. And I'm hoping that, I'm hoping that he doesn't lead Kangaskhan again, but if he does, I'm going to switch out Slowking for Trevenant and Spore Kangaskhan and immediately eliminate that threat. So we'll see how this works out. So he leads Hydreigon and Gardevoir, which is his game 1 lead. So I'm gonna have Trick Room set. That's awesome. There's like nothing he can do. The thing is, his Gardevoir has Ally Switch, which has really been screwing with me like this whole time. So Rage Powder and Trick Room. So I'm in really good shape right now. So game 1, what he did is he Dark Pulsed, but I Rage Powdered, and he also protected with Gardevoir. Even if I didn't Rage Powder, Dark Pulse picks up the KO on Slowking. I mean, it doesn't pick up the KO on Slowking. I EV'd it to survive Dark Pulse, Modest, 252 Specs from Hydreigon 100% of the time. The max it does is like 99.4% damage. The reason I like Slowking, Slowking is my favorite setter for Trick Room, and the reason I like Slowking so much is because it's an offensive presence in Trick Room. So it's already pretty naturally bulky, so I didn't have to invest too much. I invested like 252 in HP, like 64 or 92 or something like that, I don't remember anymore, in special defense, and then I just put the rest in special attack, which makes it a really good offensive threat, especially because it has good offensive attack. I think it's base 110. Let me check. Data, Slowking. Yeah, base 100 special attack. Alright, so doubled up. Set up Trick Room, no problem. So now I have to decide what I'm going to Spore Gardevoir. No, I'm going to Spore Hydreigon, because either I get the Spore on Hydreigon, or he Ally Switches and I Spore Gardevoir, which would be amazing. I'm going to use Ice Beam on Gardevoir, hoping he Ally Switches, but we'll see. The point here is I'm guaranteed to Spore something, and that's what I need. So yeah, looking at Slowking's stats, I have it up on Showdown right now. 95 base HP, 75, I don't care about attack. Base 80 defense, base 100 special attack, base 110 special defense, and 30 speed. So that's amazing for Trick Room. Base 100 special attack is good for a setter. I mean, especially for a setter. You look at other Trick Room setters, you have a Aromatisse, which I think is like base 80. Ah, he switched. And, he switched in Aegislash. Alright, at least I put it to sleep. I don't have to worry about that for a moment. Goes for the Moonblast. I assume he's going to hit. I was going to hit Amoonguss. I survived with 1 HP. Critical hit. So I'm going to go for the Spore again. And I'm actually going to switch out Slowking for Garchomp. So, just so you guys know, if he had led with Kangaskhan like he did in the first game, or second game, I would have switched out, Slowking for Garchomp, and then just Spored Kangaskhan, and then from there I would have been, I think, in good shape. So I'm switching Garchomp here because I need some offensive presence, and Garchomp's going to provide that. Gardevoir uses Ally Switch, which I'm getting really annoyed with. So I just Spored into Aegislash. Aegislash goes Stance Change. It's good to know that I am slower than Aegislash and Trick Room. That's nice. So I'm just gonna hope he doesn't Ally Switch. I'm just gonna Spore Gardevoir again, and I'm going to go Flamethrower on Aegislash. So we'll see how that works. I assume he's gonna King Shield, but hopefully he stays asleep so I can at least do some damage to it. So yeah, he goes Stance Change. I hope he doesn't wake up. Still asleep. Even if he did wake up, I would have had a Spore on him eventually. Yes, he doesn't Ally Switch, thank God. So I got that stupid Gardevoir asleep. And I just got a nice Flamethrower in on Aegislash. And look at that, it does just over 50% damage. That's the power of Mega Garchomp. I did an analysis on Garchomp for anyone who didn't see. It has... I did analysis on regular Garchomp, and of course I included Mega. So I don't really know what to do with the Moongus here. I'm just going to Rage Powder, expecting that Aegislash is going to wake up this turn. So that way I don't have to worry about Garchomp getting any damage. But Garchomp's a really good Pokemon. Obviously it's the most popular, most used Pokemon. Also, I think Mega Garchomp has so much potential because it can be a mixed attacker with base 170 attack and base 120 special attack. The only issue is it doesn't have a very good special move pool, unlike the other dragons. It gets Flamethrower, Surf, Fire Blast, Draco Meteor. It gets Dragon Pulse in Black and White 2 as a move tutor move, but it doesn't get it like regularly. Oh no, it woke up. Oh no. Well, that's not good. Luckily, Garchomp is quite the bulky Pokemon. Alright, so yeah, Kangaskhan's coming out. That can be an issue. I am in trouble for this best of 3 set right now. He's going to fake out Slowking, and he's faster than Garchomp, which sucks. So I'm going to try and set the Trick Room, and I'm going to fail. I'm going to protect with Garchomp and hope that he just tries to Moonblast me. So here comes the fake out. Maybe I should. I thought about not protecting, hoping he's gonna go for a double target on Slowking. But I mean, I don't want to lose Garchomp right now. That early wake up was huge for him. Goes for the fake out, obviously on my beautiful little Slowking. Goes to the Moonblast on Garchomp, so the good thing I protected. Alright, so at this point, I don't want to get rid of Garchomp, but at the same time, kind of dead weight. I think I have Glaceon on the back. I know I have Glaceon on the back. I think that Garchomp is much more of an asset than Glaceon. I'm going to go for a Dragon Claw on Kangaskhan. Goes for the return, and I don't survive. So that's game. Like, I just lost his best of 3 set for sure. And because I'm a Trick Room Garchomp, Gardevoir is faster. Picks up the KO. So once again, it comes down to Glaceon. Oops. And once again, I don't think Glaceon's going to get it done. So of course there are some issues with this Trick Room team. I should have something with quick. I should run like a Talonflame instead of Trevenant to have a quick guard user, or I should run Trevenant with Trick Room just to have something that can't get faked out. So Blizzard time. Glaceon's got high defense, so maybe I have a chance. Look at tanking that hit. Gardevoir Moonblast will end it. So the issue with this Trick Room team being a hard Trick Room team is it's tough in a best of 3 set. As you see, I was able to get some switches in game 1 and kind of overwhelm him once I made the right switches. But he knew it was coming games 2 and 3, so that was kind of my huge issue there. So hopefully you like this. Hopefully you learned a little something about Trick Room and how maybe to make it a little better if you want to run it in a best of 3 setting. Until next time, guys. Bye.